Alright, so let's look at number 4. It says Mr. Edwards places his daughter on one end of a seesaw. Okay, so we have this seesaw, and raises and lowers the other end. In doing so, the height of his daughter is basically going up and down. And they give it to us in this function called h of t. So all of this right here is this function h of t that, depending upon what the time is, which in this case the time is in seconds, will give us what is the height as far as the daughter at any given point in time. Okay, so we are in radian mode. So we're going to go ahead and find what is h of 0, h of 2, and interpret the results in this situation, like saying in real life what's going on at h of 0 and h of 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the calculator. We have problems from up from previous questions that we're going to clear by pressing menu 1-4 to clear storage and menu 1-5 to get a nice default. If I control over to the right, I still have this graph. A good way to clear a graph is to press from here, not with this showing, not with the f of 1 or f of 2 or f of 3. If I press escape just from this cleared screen, I can press delete 3 times and press yes to delete everything. Now pressing menu 4-5 for a standard window, I can get it back to normal. Okay, so that's a good way of knowing how to clear your calculator and how to clear and default the windows as far as that is concerned. Okay, so radian mode. Yes, I am in radian mode, and I'm going to go ahead and store 2 minus 1.5 times the cosine of control divide 4 times pi over 7. It's going to be multiplied by t. Okay, so let's go ahead and make t, let's just make it, we can leave it as t. I was going to make it x, but we can leave it as t. So we'll say t. And we'll close it and control store all of this to be called h of t. Okay, so now we want to know what is h, otherwise the height at 0, and what is the height, so h at 2. So we have these two answers that we're going to come back over here and say h of 0 gave us 0.5, okay, and that is 0.5 feet. Because we're doing units of measure, and we're saying that the height at 0 is 5 feet. And the height at 2 is that 3.35. Let's go back and see what they gave us. 3.351. So nice 3 decimal places. And this is going to be feet as well. Okay? So you could say the context is at 0 seconds, the daughter is 0.5 feet off the ground. Okay, and then this one says at 2 seconds, the daughter is 3.351 feet. Whoops, off the ground. Alright, so it says for the first 4 times, that's 4 times, when the height is 3 feet off the ground, and then we're going to interpret the context of the situation. Okay, so this one is saying we want to find the first 4 times, so when daughter is 3 feet, that's what this is saying, off the ground, we want to find the first 4 times. Find the first 4 times. So we can say time 1. Okay, we can say time 2, time 3, you could do these as subscripts if you wanted to, and time 4. All right, so let me change these to subscripts just real quick. So t sub 1, t sub 2, t sub 3. And that's what we're looking for. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to what we have stored, and we're going to solve them as far as the first 4 times. Okay, so let's let me go to my calculator, and we're going to solve whenever this is equal to 3. So here we go. Menu 3.6, solve when h of t is equal to 3, comma, t. And the very first one they give us is 1.281. Alright, so we're going to say that that is going to be 1.281 seconds. Okay, keeping in mind we need to keep feet and like up here and t for seconds as far as our units of measure. Okay, so now we want to see what else is after that. Okay, so you can go back to the calculator. We're going to use this 1.281 to help us find the next one. So let's say from let's say a little bit bigger, 2.9 all the way to infinity. Would it give us infinity? Yes, it does. So our next available one is 2.219. So 2.219 seconds. And we're just going to keep going. Let's go back to the calculator, and something a little bit over 2.219. Go up twice, press enter to copy. We could say 2.3 to infinity. We get the fourth answer of 4.781. Again, put your units of measure, make sure you write that on the test. And then now we can go back. And yes, you could have done this with the graphing calculator and find the intersection of when h of t is equal to 3. I just feel like it takes longer. So this time we're going to go and we're going to say 4.8. Again, just bigger and saying to the right. So that our fifth allowable answer is 5.719. And this is a good use of the calculator as far as to find them quickly and not have to graph them. That is the in solve feature. All right.